How's it going, everybody? PJ for PJ Play on Twitch, PJ over on YouTube. We're back on Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. As you can see up in the upper right-hand corner, we have $144,930 in the bank. So we've been doing some work. I didn't broadcast all of it because it's a lot of brake jobs and suspension jobs, and you've seen all that. Not to mention what we're going to wind up doing here is we're going to grab one of our project cars out of the garage, and we will bring it in and finish it off. Let's go take a look. I did some work on the Bolt Reptilia S, which I think you saw. I posted that, I believe. I was able to take the Bolt Reptilia, which is kind of the Corvette knockoff for Car Mechanic Simulator, and I got it mechanically sound as a pound. The engine, I rebuilt the engine, rebuilt the transmission, well, the gearbox and the drive shaft, and then of course I also rebuilt the suspension. Here she is. So the next thing we'll have to do here is we'll have to get some body work done on it. A little bit of rust here on the fender and on the door. It needs a hood, obviously. The back looks okay. Yeah. Need a new right tail light, left tail light. That's bothering me. Why can't I? See, that's the left tail light. So it would be the right tail light. We need a right tail light. Right door and a left door and a left fender, and like I said, of course, we'll need a new hood. If we go ahead and look at the breakdown, you can see wheels, suspension, brakes, motor, exhaust system, everything. We've got it all rebuilt, so it's 100% mechanically. We took it out on the track and we ran it. You can see global parts condition 100. The frame is at 94%. So we still got to do some body work and some interior, but since that was the last thing we worked on, I thought we'd turn our attentions back to the Visioner. And if we look at this, actually it looks like I still got some stuff to do here. Okay, so we rebuilt the exhaust, we rebuilt the rear end, suspension and brakes, we rebuilt the engine, and now we're going to spend some time doing the front suspension and the front driver's side, front suspension, front brakes, and since we have so much, we probably will do a little bit of body work as well if we can. So, although I don't know how much, well, we can replace this door, we can replace the windows, the glass, but I don't think there's a whole lot of panels on here. Glass. So, how does she look? The frame is in poor condition and the interior is in bad condition, but the body and the parts are in good condition. So we'll go ahead and keep working at it. These cars are probably going to be hanging around for a while, just because I want to wait till I get my paint shop opened, and then I can actually paint them. Otherwise, I'm going to have to try and sell them unpainted. Painty. So let's go ahead and get to work. Go back to the garage. We'll grab the Edenhaus and bring it in. Yes, sir. Oh, hey now. And I also brought the Jeep Willys military. So we've got these two we're working on. We got these three are sitting there. The Atlanta was the first car I actually bought. So I'm maybe when I'm done with these two, I'll move on to the Atlanta and the Jeep Willys. But we want the Visioner in here. We're gonna just throw this up on the jack. And like I said, we know we're working on front end suspension and brakes, so get this thing up in the air. Let's check our inventory. We are empty, which is exactly the way I like to be when I start this, so I know all the parts I'm going to have are parts to the Edenhaus Visioner. I'm going to go to the warehouse, Edenhaus Visioner. What do I have in here? Anything? As I say, I should have a tire. All right. Outside of that, the rest of this is, I think, garbage, really. We got some glass here. Piston and piston rings. But in all honesty, I don't think I can fix any of these either because I had them. It's weird. What if I do this? No item. See? So I'm going to go put that block back in the Edenhaus Visioner warehouse. I can't really do much with it. I don't know if at some point I get to... I can repair those things or what, but right now I'm inundated with these. I have barn locations for the map in my inventory because, well, before we get started, because I have all the barns unlocked right now. So that's another thing. Once we finish, I'm going to start opening some of these barns up again so I can try to clear them off because I have them all. I got to start using them, otherwise I'll start losing them. I don't know if I lose them, but so goal today. We're gonna front end suspension, front brakes, and visit maybe 2 barns. I have 4 sitting in my inventory, so let's try to get to 2, and we'll see what we see. Alright. So we're just going to pull everything. Oop, first we got to take the bearing out. So I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to, I'm wondering if I'm just throwing good money after bad with this project, because again, I don't know if I can I fix the frame? I'm not sure if I can even fix the frame, right? Yeah, we'll take this out. But we gotta get this knuckle out first. So we need to take this suspension. Oh. Ah, take the shock absorber off. Thank you. Now we should be able to get this bottom suspension arm. I don't know why I'm trying to double click. You gotta click and hold. It's not like this is my first day on the job. Get the upper suspension arm out as well. Now we can pull this knuckle. Right. Grab this bushing. I'm going to grab the bushing on the other side as well. And then we're going to just move over to the other side, and we should be able to remove all of this stuff from there. Steering rack and the sway bar, like I said, they're still connected on the other side, so we are going to leave those for now. What's up? I got an hour. Leave me alone. Alright. As you can see, brakes are going to need some work. Hub, bearing. Let's get this shock out. Alright. Okay. Quick and easy. Front end link. We'll get the sway bar now. There you go. We'll take. Oh, we gotta get the outer tie rod first. Then the inner. Then the steering rack will come out. Bottom suspension arm. Upper suspension arm. Oop. The knuckle. There you go. And we'll go ahead and pull these bushings, and then we should be able to take out this front suspension cross member. And she's out. There you go. So the first thing we want to do is we want to head over to the bench and see what we can repair over here. Alright, so the upper suspension arm's in bad shape. I like to spread it. Steering rack. We're at 95% proficiency, so that should be good. No whammies. Big money, no whammies right here. I don't know if it's just, you know, but I think I've been having much better luck if I spread it around rather than just concentrating on one piece. Also slowing down. If you try to rush through it, I think it takes that into consideration. I've had some pretty good luck lately slowing down and taking my time, and then, so like I say, not concentrating on one piece at a time, but moving around. Now, I may just be imagining it. And typically calipers and cylinders tend to be the more iffy of the ooh, okay, so now that changed over. Oh shoot, that knuckle broke. So we'll need at least one new knuckle. Front wheel hub. That was 100%. Okay, so knuckle cover. There you go. Cylinders, and calipers and caliper cylinders, I'm sorry, tend to be the things that break the most. All right, that's 100%. We're at front suspension cross member E. There you go. Okay, steering rack. Thank you. Front axle knuckle cover. Yeah, now with the rest of these, we're so close. Hopefully, we're going to get these 100%. Will be good. All right, one more. Got it. Okay, so we only lost one front knuckle. But the rest of it, Festivus for the rest of us. Oh, that's the other thing. We should go and see if we can't work on some of the suspension stuff. But the first thing you're going to have to do in order to see if you can is you're going to have to take them apart. So we got two. We'll take both of them apart, and then we'll go back to the bench and just see if there's an opportunity for us to maybe do some work on one or the other, some of the other issues. Double Windsor. Where did I get that from? There's one sitting in my inventory for some reason. I don't know what it was from. But you know what? Go ahead and throw it on the puller, and we'll. Okay. No items work. Okay. No, I didn't want to do that. All right. Let's see if we can work on any of these items. No, we cannot. All right. So we are into our inventory. We need a wheel hubcap, or do we need two wheel hubcaps? Yeah, we'll need two wheel hubcaps. Let's see, I'm gonna make a list. Now supposedly, okay, so if you right click, comes up here, added to the list wheel hubcap. The only problem is I can't call the list up when I'm in the store, which you would think it's kind of, you know, it's a shopping list. Shouldn't I be able to call that up? Two wheel hubcap. Okay. What's next? Wheel hub bearing. Are we going to need two of those? Yes. Two wheel hub bearings. Outer tie rod. and a sway bar front end. Again, yeah, we need 2 outer tie rods. Two sway bar front end links. And that's the big thing, they're B's. I want to inadvertently get the wrong ones. Bottom suspension arm, we only need one of those because the other one we were able to fix the other one, I believe. Yeah, here it is, 100%. So one bottom suspension arm. Okay. Bearings, we're gonna need, I think they're all rubber bearings, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So we're going to need 12 rubber bearings. I don't see any small rubber bearings. They're all just rubber bearings. All right then, sir. Inner tie rod. Yeah, we'll need 2 of those as well. 2 inner tie rods. Inner tie rods, those are bearings, we got that down. Steering knuckle, we got bearings, we need a caliper, we're going to need pads, right? Caliper, where's the other pads? We need one pads. Okay, so we need a caliper and 1 set of brake pads. Wait. Yeah, 1 caliper, 1 set of brake pads. Caliper, brake pads. Oh heck is going loose in here. Sorry about that. Okay, so brake pad ventilated. I believe we only need 1 of those, right? Because we got, we did do some stuff over there, didn't we? Yeah, there it is. Okay, quality +1. So I'm using one of my good ones from the goodie bag. So we need brake disc ventilated. Ventilated. We got that. Sway bar and steering rack. The steering rack came back 100%, so we don't need one of those. Front sway bar, though, we'll need one of those. Again, which one is it? It is front sway bar B, so that's the big important information. Upper suspension arm and, wow, front steering knuckle. So we need upper suspension arm, front steering knuckle, C, we need that. We're going to need 2 double wishbone shock absorbers. Shocks. 2 front springs. And 2 front shock absorber caps. I think that's it. That's it. Okay, so we got our list. Let's head over to the like Grand Central here today. Let's go over here. We're going to look at brakes. We don't have anything in the form of brakes. What about suspension? Anything we can use? Upper suspension arm B. We don't need an upper suspension arm B. We just need an upper suspension arm. So that doesn't help us. Steering knuckle, front steering knuckle E. We don't need that either. Ah, poop. So it does not look like we have anything we need here. Body, nothing. Rims. Okay, so yeah, so we don't really have anything that we can use for our build today. What about, okay, we do have some other parts. Let's I have some other green parts. So this is in the goodies warehouse. Let's go to the OK parts. See if we can scavenge here. Save ourselves some money, right? So we got brakes. We need a caliper. Do we have a green caliper? We don't have any green caliper. Oh. We need pads. Unfortunately, these are only at 84%, which is good, but I guess I'll take those pads at 84%, right? Nah, we'll get new ones. I mean, if you're rebuilding it, rebuild it, right? I thought I had more. What about suspension? Solid rear drive axle. Lower suspension arm, but that's only yellow. Rear shock absorber cap. Rear spring, front spring. Wheel hubcap. I don't need that though. Yeah. Bunch of dead bushings. Yeah. Lower suspension arm. We need a lower suspension arm. No, we need a bottom suspension arm. Different. Similar, but not the same. We need a bottom suspension arm, not a lower. So, and like I say, I could throw these in my inventory and take it over to the bench, but I can't fix it. I don't, And if I'm going to do it, then let's do it, right? Let's do it all the way. All right, so let's start with brakes because there's less of that. We need a caliper, so we'll grab that. We need one thing, a disc brake pads. We're going to grab that. And we need a ventilated brake disc, so we'll take that. And that's going to be that. All right, so now we got to go to suspension, and we need a bunch of stuff there. We need 2 wheel hubcaps. That's W, that's going to be at the bottom. Wheel hubcaps, we need 2 of those. We'll go ahead and pick that up, 2. We need 2 wheel hub bearings. 2 of those. We need 2 outer tie rods. We need a sway bar front end link B. We need 2 of those as well. Okay. Sorry, couldn't read my own writing. 2 sway bar front end links. What else we got here? Bottom suspension arm? Those are upper suspension arms. We do need one of those. Okay. Just upper suspension arm, not upper suspension arm B. So we get that. What else? Bottom suspension arm, 12 rubber bearings, 2 inner tie rods, a front steering knuckle C. Okay. Oh, no. Rubber bearings, we need 12 of them. Oh, 12. 12 rubber bearings. We've got rear sway bar, no, front sway bar B. We don't need rear sway bar B. What else? Eyeballing. Just eyeballing here. Let's see. Front steering knuckle C. That's rear. Outer tie rods. I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any. So we need 2 of these though. 2 inner tie rods. Is that right? Can that be right? That our outer tie rods are in such good shape, or did we bring them back? Let's see. Front steering knuckles C. So I wish they would have, like, I'd be able to do a running total and then see what all of this is going to cost. One grand scheme, right? 2 front shock absorber caps, 2 front springs, I think it's front shock absorber A. I wrote it down wrong. No, I didn't. Double wishbone shock absorber. All right, so yeah, we're getting down to it. We need a bottom suspension arm, just listed as bottoms. Double wishbone shock absorber. We need 2 of those. Okay. That should be it, folks. We should have everything we need now to rebuild the front end, and we will be mechanically sound as a pound. Let's go over to the shock absorber first, and we'll put these shocks together so we can just go ahead and throw them on. 100%, 100%, 100%. Take it. Yeah, so things are going well. Between making advances on 2 of the cars I have in the shop, in my own personal inventory, I'm also getting stuff done in the meantime. All right, there it is. I have leveled up. As you can see, we've gotten all of the first and second tier. We're into the 3rd tier now. Once we can open this shop, this is a kind of a level up, right? So we're into this tier. We'll hit this level up, which will expand our garage for the last time. And then you get into these, which will be the final. It looks like I have a skill point. I could go 150% faster part examination, 150% faster part installing and removing, 150% faster screwing and unscrewing, 25% faster walking, or 10% discount in shops. Ugh, I guess I'll go with the 10% discount. I mean, ultimately we're going to have it all unlocked, but I don't really see the big advantage to most of that stuff. So let's get underneath here. We're going to start putting this suspension back together. We're going to start with the cross member, get that in shape, and we were able to kind of rehabilitate this on the bench, so that's a big savings. We didn't have to buy that. We did buy new bushings though. So this is the bushings help to hold it in place. So we'll go ahead and go around. There's 4 of them. All right. 4. All right, so there's that. What's next? I guess we can run in sway bar. Put that in place. Ooh, I thought I got a front end sway bar B. Steering rack. This one came back on the bench, so we did we were able to front end sway bar B. We'll just use our tablet. Front end sway bar B. There it is. Now we've got it in our inventory. We can just get right back to work here. There it is. All right. Okay, I saw this one first, so we'll go ahead and do this one. Front steering knuckle C. We were able to bring one back, but we lost one on the bench, so we'll get that going here. I think we should get the upper suspension arm in, so that will hold the knuckle in place. We'll put the rest of the stuff on around it, but now we've got that set. We'll get our shock in next, 100%. And we'll get our sway bar front end link in. And that will take care of, predominantly we got to get the tie rod, inner and outer. So that's the inner, that's the tie rod. Oh. Even when you try to be good. Outer tie rod, there you go. 2 of those, please. Thank you. Okay. Outer suspension arm. Now we'll go ahead and insert the outer tie rod. There we go. The axle knuckle cover. Those I think we brought back on the bench as well. Front wheel hub. I don't remember buying one of those either. Or did we? Did we buy 2 of these? I'm not sure. Don't remember. There's my quality +1. 100%. We got to get that wheel hub bearing in there before we go too far. Caliper and a cylinder. Get our hub on there. Only thing left on this side is Rim Basic 01 20575 R16s, right? Rim Basic 02 20575 R16. I changed the rims. Okay. So loud in here. One of the guys trying to broadcast. What's going on out there? All right, so we got one side done. We're going to do the other side here. We'll put the knuckle on. Again, this might be the new one. It might be the rebuilt one. I can't tell. Bottom suspension arm. And put that in. Get that all tightened up. Again, I think I'll go upper suspension arm. All right. There we go. Okay, now we'll get the shock and the sway bar front end link. There we go. All right, what else we got? Inner tie rod. Right, inner tie rod. And the outer tie rod. And with that, I think the majority of the suspension has been rebuilt. Now we get the knuckle cover in, and the wheel hub bearing, and then the the wheel hub. Don't forget that. Wheel hub first, wheel hub bearing after that, and then didn't we have wheel hub covers? Did I put the cover on there? I must have, because they wouldn't have let. Yeah, they wouldn't have let me put the wheel on if I had. All right, so we're going disc brake ventilated, new pads, new caliper, new cylinder, and then the tire. Nope, I'm going with this one. All right, and now when you look at it, this is a green machine, man. That's what I like, all green. Up front, all the way through to the back. She's 100% mechanically. So we're gonna go ahead and get her down off the lift, and we'll see what body panels we might be able to change out. Get a quick look at the Visioner here. Global parts condition, global body condition. The frame is still at 8%, and the interior is at 17%. So, but as you go through, she's sound as a pound, man. Left front door and the seat, rear window, steering wheel. Okay, so let's move this back because we cannot really do much with it sitting here. We can leave it at 1. I think it's easier to get around. Let's go. Let's just start pulling off everything. Well, let's do this. Nope, don't hit that. I want to go here. I'm going to dump all of this stuff, with the exception of the barns, into the Edenhaus warehouse, so that all I have is body parts to deal with. Edenhaus Visioner. So that can go in there. This. Okay, we're back to 0. So now in our inventory we have nothing but the barn locations. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start pulling everything off. Body panels, the lights. We're going to take this mirror, window, front windshield, body panel, and the lights. Can I get those lights up there? No, I cannot. Just says body. The front door, that glass will come out with it. These come off at all? No. That doesn't come off either. Yeah. Alright, so that's pretty much all of the body work we can do. That is as much as I can take off here. So, let's take a look at the inventory. What do we got? Our Arizona plates are 100%. Edenhaus Visioner hood, headlight, fender, mirror, door window, right headlight, right fender, right side mirror. I didn't realize I had changed so much. So we do need a Visioner left front door. Visioner left front door. What else we got? Wow, that's it. Just the left front door. Okay. Very cool. I'll take it. Go for the body spot. Go to the Edenhaus Visioner. We need a front left door. Buy that. Yeah, I think I got everything else. Huh. Bought the place out. Alright, well, let's get back to assembly mode then. Oh, we gotta get close enough. Or do we want to take a look at the although, to be honest with you, I mean, what can I do? I'm missing a seat over there. I'm missing a steering wheel over here. We'll have to interior disassembly, so we can take out the front left seat. Oh. But that's it. That's all you can do. The seats and the steering wheel. So, all right. Well, let's go ahead to assembly mode, and we'll start to put some of the stuff back on here. Nice new hood. Hood didn't have a hood when we first bought it, so that was first purchase. We got the headlights going. Oh, we're gonna need the assembly mode. I don't know why. Sometimes it just kicks you out. You know, if you're not, it's like you got to be quick. Otherwise, it's gonna move on without you. Got the windshield back in. Okay, so that side's done. Too far away. I have to select it somehow. There we go. Okay, assembly mode. We want to get the front left door window in. We'll get the left side mirror in. Left side door is in, and the left window is in. Okay, so this side is done. Over here we want to go assembly mode. We want to get our bumper in. Is there a front bumper? I don't think there is. Got to put that on, otherwise it doesn't actually go on this. Can I remove that then? See, it's weird because sometimes it tells you you can't, you can interact with it, and other times it tells you you can't. Assembly mode, it says rear window, but I can't remove it, so I don't seem to be able to replace it. I'm gonna go back to the shop and see if they sell a rear window. Drop these in. Okay. So there's the body work. Frame is still in bad shape, and we need some interior. Okay. Well, let's make a trip to the interior shop, and we'll see what we get. Let's see, rear window, left body window, right body window, rear window. What if I do that? Okay. Now we have a rear window. There you go. So there wasn't one there. That's the problem. All right, but now there's one in there. Okay, cool. So now we got to go to the interior shop. All right, so let's see here. Interior shop. What we're looking for is going to be 2 seats. I don't know if they do it that way. Let's go ahead and Edenhaus. Let's see if they have anything. No, they don't have anything. Okay. So it's really our choice. These are bench seats. We can't use a bench seat. Jeep Willys. So we're looking for 2 kind of captain's chairs that we can sit in long distance travel. And we want to match it up to the steering wheel. So kind of like this here, seat 6 leather D. My issue though with any sort of leather, I prefer fabric, because if you live in places that get hot in the summer and you got that sun beating down on you, sometimes it's nice to have that fabric because it doesn't heat up like that. These seem a little bit more form-fitting. These are a little bit more generic. Excuse me. I don't like that one though. Fabric. So they got the leather D, but they got it here in fabric. The problem though with fabric, obviously, is that it will stain. So, so you can, if you get spills on it or something. I think I'm gonna go fabric. 2 of those, and it's kind of a dark gray, light gray situation. So if we come down here, we look for steering wheel 12. Steering wheel 14 looks like it'll go with it too. I'm gonna go with 12, I think. All right. Now let's see if we can do something here with our interior. We want to go interior disassembly, but I want to go to interior assembly. I'm gonna put the front right seat in, front left seat in, and our steering wheel. Let's take a look now. Normal mode. I like that. Yeah, I like that. That looks okay. Okay, so yeah, kind of digging on that. Wish I could see in there a little bit better. Oop. Slow down, Pete. Okay. Interior condition at 17%. How could? What else can I do with the interior that I don't know about? Restoration bonus of $3,014. The car is now worth $40,198. I'm not sure how much money I put into it though. And again, I don't know. I don't know if I can. I thought I saw somebody playing this game and they had like a way of taking rust off of cars. And again, I don't know if that's going to be the final upgrade. I'm hoping it's the final upgrade to my shop. Is that I will be able to do more work, and get more stuff off of there, but for right now, I'm not. I think this is about what I can do. There's no custom gearbox installed. Okay. So yeah. So once I can kind of scrape the rust off of it, put another coat of paint on there, I think she'll be ready to go. We can sell her off. Oh, we got to. No, I didn't mean to do that. I need to put the front license plate back on. There you go. And now we can go back to the garage for the time being. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go open some barns. Let's go see what we can do. So there's that, and like I say, until we can do more body work and get a paint job, I don't know what else. I don't know what else to do. Ultimately, let's just grab this one. Sure, $100. Let's go. I may wind up selling it as is. It's mechanically sound. I'll get 40 grand for it. Although I'm gonna have to do a better job of keeping track of how much I'm spending on these cars. I wish there was a line item on the sheet. Maybe there will be. Maybe once I sell it. Oh no, not another Reptilia. I can't take another Reptilia. I got 2 already. What do we got in here? Anything worth anything? Wrangler left tail light. A gherkin front window. I don't, and they're not 100%. And again, we've talked about that before. I don't know if I can fix them. I'm assuming at some point I should be able to fix them, right? Because otherwise, why would you have the opportunity to pick up so many of them? You know. But currently, I have no way of restoring those parts. So, engine head I4C. That may be what we need for the Jeep Willys, but again, I'm probably going to wind up having to buy a new one. A Bolt Reptilia S again. Body condition's 80%, frame is at 85, interior is 93, and then global parts 33. So this is, you know, again, this would be it's pretty clean, structurally sound. It would be another rebuilding of the engine, taking care of some suspension. It's got a distributor and ignition wires. It's missing an exhaust. Well, it looks like it's missing the exhaust manifold, actually. It's got a starter on the gearbox, a drum, brake drum. Oi caca. Oi caca. Fuel tank, fuel pump, alternator, it looks like. Front end is in front of the engines. Looks like it's needs work, but it looks like everything's there. The water pump, the alternator, power steering fluid, power steering pump. So yeah, everything looks there. It looks, you know, looks pretty intact, except for a couple of exhaust manifolds maybe. But other than that, yeah, it looks clean. It's triple carb. It's got 3 carbs. Triple carb situation. Looks like it's going to need an air cover. But outside of that, she's clean. They want $23,000 for it. $23,160, which I'm going to say no thank you to that. It is kind of clean on the inside. The door panel looks like it needs work. Very cool. I just, you know, I've got a Reptilia. I got 2 Reptilia S's in the garage right now. I don't really want a third. So I'm going to pass. And I'm not really seeing much that's catching my eye. Delray custom right body window A. Yep, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this. I just looked there, right? I did. Come on, Pete. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna take this crate and I'm gonna be on my way. Bye-bye. It's gonna cost me $200. All right, so that's the one. We'll open. We'll go to another barn. We'll see what they got. First, let's open the case. What are we gonna get here? Goody, goody, goody. A couple more barn locations. And an engine block for an I4C. So that, like I say, I'm almost positive will go into Jeep Willys. So I'll take it. Can I? Oh, good. Can I? Nope. Full. So we just reopen that one. Real quick, we're gonna go to Visioner. Dump I'll put that into the Jeep Willys. I've started a... Put that there. These are huge. No, I don't want to sell those. Ay, jeez. All right, what do we got? We're at 55 minutes. So we're going to go to one more barn. All right. I'm going to go a little over because... Well, because... All right, so I think we did this one last time. So why don't we go here? I keep trying to keep track of what I'm doing so that if I need to come back, although I don't know if it works that way. I think it's kind of round robin. You go into it once, the next time you come into it, it's probably going to have different stuff. I don't know if you'll be able to like note where things are so that you can go back and get them at a later date. Tempest Magnum Bolt Chapman. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, there's a car back there. Oh, there's another Reptilia. There's the crate. We'll take the crate. Right tail light, 88%. I'll take that. Hopefully I'll be able to get that taken care of on the bench. We got another Colt Reptilia S Convertible. Let's take a look here. They want $26,183 for it. No, it's just a Bolt Reptilia. The body condition's at 82%. The frame is at 99. The interior is at 93. Again, parts, but that's, you know, we can always fix parts. And it's at 31. Let's take a look here. Can't close it when I'm in here. She turns over, but she doesn't start. Again, I love it. These cars are beautiful. I like these cars, but I already got two. I don't need another one. Ooh, hello. A Chieftain TBX. Body condition 64%, so need some body work. Global parts condition 33%. Frame is in good shape, and so is the interior. $26,218 they want for this. It's a relatively... It's missing a door. It's missing a door, man. And it doesn't turn over. Oh, this door's in bad shape. Did you see that? There's a rust on the inside of here. Okay. What do we see? Again, it looks like it's missing exhaust manifolds. Doesn't have ignition wires. It's got a gearbox. It's got exhaust though. Doesn't have the manifolds, but it's got from the manifold to the tailpipe. That's pretty good. It's got a fuel tank. Looks like a fuel pump. More than likely they won't be in good shape, but at least they're there. We got the shocks and leaf springs. I can't get around the back of this car. The gearbox has a starter, doesn't it? Cannot tell. Doesn't look like it. Looks like the starter is actually missing. It's got cobwebs in it. I want 23 for this. It's got 261,916 kilometers. Total price, $26,218 for a Chieftain. And I think the Chieftain is kind of a knockoff version of the Trans Am, I think. I'm not positive, but I'm gonna look around a little bit more because there's so much to look around at. Jeep Willys, do I want that car? I kind of want that car. Is it? Kind of seems like it, doesn't it? It's got that. $26,218. Might be a little bit too rich for my blood, though. 26,000. I have 141. All right. Well, frame is in good condition. The interior is in good condition. Everything else is fixable. I think that's where I'm going to kind of take a bath on the Visioners. I don't know if I'll be able to bring the frame back, and if I can't, then it's just a rolling pile of garbage. I mean, if I can't fix the frame at some point, then it's just not salvageable. As far as the interior condition goes, I changed the seats and the steering wheel. I think that's the only thing I can do with the interior, and yet it didn't seem to make an... All right, I'm buying the car. Get it home. Put it in car parking. All right, we're done. Buy those parts. All right, maybe we'll do one more barn, huh? We'll see what they got. What about out here on the peninsula? That's sure to have good stuff. And then we'll call it a day. Like I say, we got in the Edenhaus, I think, as far as we can get it until we can upgrade our shop. So I think it's going to sit from now on. We'll probably close the book on it for a while anyway, like I say. We'll turn our attention then to the Reptilia S that we've gotten rebuilt, and we'll see if we can't get it to the point where we can feasibly think about selling it. Bolt Hellcat side mirror. I don't need that. V8 overhead valve. It's only a 43 though. Don't start bringing home a bunch of junk, because Lord knows that's easy. And until we can make sure we fix everything. Rim Retro 08. I'll take that Rim Retro. It's another Reptilia. There's just way too many Reptilias in this game. You know what I mean? A Reptilia S 77. I'm not interested. I've got two. Rear swipe RP. I'll take that. 87%. Because that's the other thing too, is when you're doing jobs, if you replace a part with something that's less than 100%, it doesn't actually count as you having done the repair. I don't know how many times I've had to go back. So you really need to try and bring these things back to full vigor. And if you can't, I've started just selling off a bunch of stuff. If I can't bring it back to 100%, I just go ahead and dump it. I mean, I've got so many spare parts in my warehouse right now that it doesn't make much sense. So there's that. We've done that. We're going to go to the inventory. We'll go ahead. We'll open up our 2 crates. cam gear I6, air filter cover B, I4C, and a brake drum. I'll take it. And then the, yeah, so you'll see that brake drum quality +1. So it's better than typical quality. Cam gear I6, and then of course this air filter cover B, this is double quality. So this is twice as good as what you would normally just buy off the shelf. And again, I'd like to reserve those for the cars that I'm rebuilding. Front exhaust, section V8 overhead valve G, exhaust manifold V6B, and ignition wires for an I4C, which, again, I think the I4C is going to be the Willys. The Jeep Willys. We'll go ahead and throw this on the map. We're going to throw this on the map. We'll throw this on the map. Can't. Barns are full. Alright, so let's go over to our shop table. Ooh, I can fix this retro. See if I can't fix this turbocharger. There it is. Alright. So that worked out. That was a good purchase right there. Happy with that. Alright. Jeep Willys. I think I'm going to put that in the Jeep Willys warehouse. You can go in there. I think because that's an I4C, ignition wires for an I4C. Air filter cover for an I4C. Yep. Alright. The rest of this will go into OK parts. Even though they're better than OK, but there you go. The red ones, I've been thinking about doing this too. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab a bunch. I'm gonna take them to the bench and see if I can fix them. If I can fix them, I will obviously keep them. If I can't, I think I'm just gonna toss them because I've got so many red parts. And if I can't fix them, what's the point, right? What am I holding on to them for? So, and you can see as much as I'm grabbing right now, this has barely moved. So we've grabbed enough. We'll go out. We're going to hit the bench. And if it says no parts, I'm just selling all of these. No items to work with. So let's reimburse ourselves here. $1, $3, $3, 13, 15, 79. I might be able to get back to 21 grand that I spent on that other car. But I do need to figure out that warehouse situation and work it a little bit better. Like I say, this holding on to all these broke parts that I can't even repair. See, I'm going to be sad because those blocks are gone. And at some point, something will happen. Something will kick in, and I'll be able to fix those. And I'll go, "Oh man, I shouldn't have got rid of that V8 block. I should have held on to that freaking thing. I shouldn't have gotten rid of that front steering knuckle C." Or the calipers, all the calipers. Oh my God, all the calipers I had that are now gone. Rim Classic 06. But like I say, if I take it over to the bench and it tells me I have nothing to work on, those parts are just taking up space. All right, so there it is, folks. We're going to end this one here. We've gone over a little bit time, about 1:10, but that's okay. We'll go out and take a look. As you could see by the list, 2, 4, 6, 7 cars now out in the shop, out in the parking garage. We can hold 12 on each floor. We have 2 floors, so we're able to actually accrue 24 cars if we wanted to. Here's the Bolt Atlanta. This is what started us all. Started me off on it. It's good body condition, good frame condition, and interior condition. It's just parts. So as soon as I finish, well, now that I'm done with the Edenhaus as far as I can, I will probably turn my attention to the Bolt Atlanta. I'm going to do a repair work on this. Again, and I don't have don't have the paint shop. So once I'm done with the mechanical repairs, I probably will just replace these fenders, a couple of front fenders. It looked like the rear bumper needed maybe some TLC. But then we're going to sell it. We're going to get it out of here. We'll move that out of here. This Bolt Reptilia, same thing. I don't feel very sentimental about this one as well. Frames in good condition. Interior and global body are in okay condition. So we'll get, we're going to work on this and get it taken care of, and we'll ship this one out as well. Get that one back out on the market. Not sure what this one is. This was the one I think I was thinking about putting a supercharger on it. Yeah, I can get a 2-car OHV supercharged on there. Hemi, I can go Hemi, I can do whatever. And again, it's kind of in good condition. Body and frame are in good condition. Interior and mechanically it needs some work, but yeah, I mean, interior doesn't look too bad. Got some work on the door there, but so this is there. Obviously, these are the two we're currently working on, the Reptilia, which again is just that body work. So next time we'll pull this in, we'll do the body work on it. Maybe we'll sell that one off. We grab this Willys, so we're looking forward to that. It even comes with the shovel. I had to pay extra for that, but I got it. The shovel and the axe. See the axe? Yeah. So you're going hunting, you're going fishing, you want the Jeep Willys because you got your tools right there. It's got all 3 seats. It's got the 2 front and the bench in the back. Surface rust, not bad, but where are we at, Mr. Jeep Willys? Mr. Big Willie. That's what I'm gonna call him, Big Willie. Global body condition is 82%, so the body's in good condition. The frame and the interior need a little work, but and then obviously parts-wise, it needs a lot. So we'll get that one up and running. And this is the new one. And like I said, it's missing a door, but still pretty clean. Not bad looking, Got a new door on there. Replace the fender. I see a big gouge in there's some scratches on the hood. New bumper. So yeah, I'm thinking doors, fenders, and a bumper. But outside of that, she's clean, man. And she's got a nice big old V8 in there. Oops, I moved. Yeah, she's got a big old V8 in there. She's missing a head cover here. This is why they parked this side toward the wall, so you can see, yeah, like I said, she is missing a starter. But other than that, she's clean. So, that's where we are, folks. The Edenhaus is going to sit for a while, hopefully until we can get the paint room open on the shop. We'll finish up the Reptilia next time. That'll be the next one, and then we'll start to fold in the Atlanta, and we'll get her fixed up. We're gonna do that one on the cheap. What we'll do is we'll try to fix what needs fixing, and then just do some surface body work to get it out, and then we'll sell it on the open market. And we'll see how that goes. I haven't done it yet, so I'm not real sure. I'm not real sure how that's going to go. I can't crouch. Oh. Yeah, so let's do that. We'll get that one done. I might keep this one. I don't know if I have a showroom. Can I put it in the showroom? This one's going to go out on the auction. That one's going to go out on the auction. Those two I'm not sure about. The Willys is going to be kept, and I'm hoping the Edenhaus. So anyway, that's how it goes, folks. That's where we're at. There's the cars. And that's the plan. So come back next time. Hopefully I'll see you then. Until then, be safe, be well, be good, and we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.